to whatnot. What? Oh! On my earring. Oh my God. So the first thing on this list. I mean, either you have the stretch or you have the metallic. Hey guys, what is up? My name is Michaela Smith Campbell, the fashion designer and founder for the fashion design brand MACK Smith, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm super excited to be doing this video with you guys because today I'm going to be going over how to avoid looking cheap while getting dressed for the holidays. And I think this video will be super helpful for anyone who wants to wear those bold colors, who wants to be wearing those bold textures, sequins, crystals. This video is for you guys who love getting dressed up, and really just people who also don't know how to get dressed up but don't want to look super cheap and flaky. So stay tuned. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. So the first thing on this list to avoid wearing during the holidays to not look cheap are pictures on sweaters. And if you guys want to wear an ugly sweater because it might be a theme for a party or event, go ahead and you can go all out on that. But if you do want to wear sweaters, you can play around with textures on sweaters. You could wear a fuzzy sweater, you can play around with colors. Maybe you can wear a bright red sweater for the holiday season. You could wear a green sweater, or you can wear a black sweater with some sequin. But having a lot of pictures like reindeer or elves or pictures of snowman can kind of cheapen your look. But definitely what you would want to do is play around with texture instead, or play around with maybe colors on sweaters instead. And also look for sweaters that are great quality sweaters that will last you for the next year, the next winter or fall time as well, so you can rewear it. A couple of things while looking for good quality sweaters are looking at the content. So having natural fiber content for your sweaters looks so much more elevated. You can go for the natural wools, you can go for the natural cotton sweaters, or you could go for a silk kind of sweater as well. You can look at the texture of the sweater too. Sometimes if it's colder, you can go for the more bulkier, thicker, dense sweaters. That can be really elevating for your outfit and just super cozy. Or instead, if you choose for a more thinner sweater, you can also have that as an option too. It just depends on the kind of shape. Again, styling with sweaters is super, super important, you guys, because sweaters, if it's a bulkier sweater, you have to understand your shape of your body and proportion, and just the way you style the sweater can go a long way in helping you style and elevate your outfit a lot. Another item to avoid wearing for the holidays to not look cheap are the stretchy metallic spandex kind of clothing. And I'm talking about like that cheap flimsy gold 1970s rollerblading kind of metallic fibers. Instead, if you guys do want to wear metallic, I would opt the stretchy spandex metallic bodysuits or tops. Can really look like a 1970s kind of disco look that is very outdated. But I would definitely instead opt for the more woven, non-stretchy metallic. It could be a top with a pair of simple trousers, like laid back trousers, or it could be a blazer. It could be a blazer or a piece of outerwear that you can swap on and off to help elevate your outfit as well. I honestly just think that metallic and the stretchy metallic, I mean, either you have the stretch or you have the metallic. So for the third tip and trick of what to avoid to look cheap for the holidays are wearing too many textiles, colors, prints at once. Now, I'm all for the maximalist style look and the more is better look. But honestly, there are some occasions and items where it could just be a statement piece alone. And I'm talking if you were to wear a metallic sequin top with maybe a fur jacket, and then you add some crazy prints for trousers. There's just a lot going on in that outfit as well. And it could really look like you're trying really hard depending on how it's being styled. So what I would do instead is I'd pick two main textures that you want to reflect in your outfit, or 2 main colors that you want to reflect, or it could be prints, and just really work with those colors or patterns or textures. Another trick too, if you are somebody that has a maximalist style, is you can focus on a color, a monochromatic color, whether it could be, for example, burgundy. The colors and different hues of burgundy. You can have maybe sequin burgundy trousers with a silk satin top, and you're also playing with different textures just in that one look, or even like a darker, maybe black or a dark navy blue jacket. It could be a wool jacket. It could be a fur or fuzzy jacket, and within that same color tone. So you can still play with different textures as long as it somehow blends together. It could be within the same color tone. It could be within the same pattern group. You can always opt for the same colorway, but different patterns maybe, or you can opt for texture, but different colors. But just really be mindful and just really plan out your outfit first before just throwing a lot of statement pieces on and kind of going with it. But just really look at your outfit and make sure that, and more importantly, it speaks to you and it complements your body shape and your proportion and also your personality, and not just throwing whatever you see because it's the most trendiest things you see as well. For the fourth tip to avoid looking cheap for the holidays is to not wear dirty, wrinkled, ripped, unless it's like a denim rip and it's intentional, clothing. Clothing that you take care of can go such a long way when styling yourself in your closet, and it can go such a long way in terms of longevity of wearing it for seasons and seasons and seasons over and over again. So when you take care of your clothes, it just reflects in your style. Because if you do want to wear a basic blouse with trousers and they're wrinkled, especially when it comes to woven fabric, you can see every crease, every detail. But you just want to make sure that it's really crisp. You iron it or you have a steamer. For me, I'm not a huge fan of ironing because I feel like it takes so much patience and it takes me so much more longer. So I have a steamer, so I always carry like my handheld steamer. Every time I get ready, I always have my steamer if I am especially wearing woven items before I go out. It makes such a huge difference when your clothes are just clean and sharp and well pressed. If you do want to refreshen some items, I take mine to the dry cleaners. The dry cleaners are super helpful because when I do wash certain blouses, they're not fully white. Like if I'm washing like a white top, sometimes all the stains don't always come out, and by the collar they have like the more of the dirt around the rim of the collar that you just can't get out on your own. So what I do is I take a lot of my stuff to the dry cleaners, and the dry cleaners just press it so well, they wash it so well, and it's like as good as new basically. So that's just like one tip I have for you guys, just to really steam or iron your clothes. Also recommend for another tip is taking your clothing to the dry cleaners if you can afford it. And then honestly, just going through your closet and getting rid of a lot of the ripped or the snagged kind of clothing, because when you are in a hurry, you don't always remember, okay, this top has a little coffee spill on the side of my blouse or whatever, and you just throw it on, but when you're out, you're like, oh crap, like this has a stain on it, I forgot to wear it. So really just go through your wardrobe too and just get rid of everything. You can either donate it or you can maybe refurbish it into something else, but just go through and just get rid of a lot of the items that are ripped or just not really doing you any more favor. So that's another huge tip, is to clean out your closet full of the dirty, stained, ripped items. And last but not least, another way to avoid looking cheap for the holidays when it comes to styling and dressing are avoiding wearing clothes that no longer fit you. I think this is a huge thing because I feel like a lot of us have certain items in our closet that we keep knowing very well it doesn't fit us, but we just keep it for hopes that it will fit us one day. So when we come up on that special event or occasion, we try to squeeze into it and it just doesn't look right. So this is definitely a huge what not to do or what not to wear for me on my list. Instead, get rid of a lot of clothes that don't fit and just buy your own size, you guys, instead of squeezing into clothes that don't fit, because it really does reflect in your style and it really does show. So really just figure out your proportions to your body, what you want to focus on in your body. For example, if you want to focus on your small waist to accentuate your waist, what kind of tops are you going to be wearing? Do you have corsets in your closet? Do you have, bustiers? Do you have belts and things of that nature? Or if you know that you have wide hips and you're trying to squeeze into a pair of jeans or trousers that are really, really tight, where the pockets don't even fully close and it's stretched out where the front where the pockets is, doesn't look right. So it's really important that you are choosing the clothes that you wear that fit you, not the clothes choosing you and you trying to squeeze in the clothes. You should definitely be in control of being comfortable and not allowing your clothes to be the one to dictate to your comfortability. So definitely wear what fits you best and also wear what complements your body the most, whether what size or what shape you are. Proportion, you guys, I cannot stress it enough. I've said this in so many of my other videos. Proportions are super, super, super essential in to helping you elevate your style. If you do have clothing, whether it's bottoms, tops, or even shoes that do not fit you, especially shoes that do not fit you well, and if you're wearing them, especially heels that don't fit you right, or they're too high and you don't know how to walk in heels and you want to wear them during the holidays, my best bet is to just give them up or just keep them around just for pictures, just to take them off and put on something else when it comes to heels. Because I also love a good heel, and I also have shoved my feet in heels that were a half a size smaller than me and actually a whole size smaller than me, but because I really love them, I didn't want to let them go. But but nonetheless, it's going to show, you guys, honestly, especially with heels, shoes, and you're trying to walk in them, it just looks really silly, like you wobbling. And honestly, it's even sillier that you're putting yourself through so much pain, including myself. I mean, this is so hypocritical because I literally have done this myself because I've loved a certain pair of heels. Honestly, you guys, it's like at this point, just give it up. Just give it up. In terms of not being comfortable, definitely be comfortable, because that's when you radiate the most. When you're comfortable, you feel confident, and you feel good, and you just feel good about yourself, more importantly. So clothes that fit go a long way in elevating your look and also giving you that glow, that confidence glow, and you know you're looking good and everything's comfortable and everything's fitting you. Comment below if you guys have related to any of these, or if you guys have any other tips and tricks of what to wear or what not to wear for the holiday season. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.